This is Manchester United we're talking about.
This is Man United we're talking about.
This is Manchester 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 United we're talking about.
Oh, this is Manchester United we're talking about.
It's Manchester United we're talking about. Manchester United we're talking about here.
This is Manchester United we're talking about.
This is Manchester United we're talking about.
This is Manchester United we're talking about.
I mean, this is Manchester United we're talking about.
This is Manchester United we're talking about.
This is Manchester United we're talking about.
It's Man United we're talking about. It's Man United we're talking about. It's Man United we're talking about. It's Manchester United we're talking about.
It's Man United we're talking about. This is Man United we're talking about.
It's Manchester United we're talking about.
We're talking about Manchester United.
Yes, people, this is Man United we're talking about, and it's good news. Good news. Yeah. My club moves in silence. Moves in silence, man. Yeah. We are doing bits. Anyone want to know who? Anyways, look, you've probably seen the new overlay. Lads, we've got sponsors. The one, if you've seen it on Never a Foul, we've got sponsors. Right here, boom. Right there, all up here. Get any Manchester United jersey, retros, all of that. Just a little bit of you can see the price is cheap. There's retros, as you know, quality shirts. I'm going to have a lot to show off for you lot. You've seen my one already, which is already displayed. So if you want to go help me out and you want to get something, I don't know, someone timed you out, louder. You can see everything there. So if you want to get any Man United type of shirt, even if there's one that's not available, all you got to do is just text me or on Twitter or Instagram or something. I'll get back to you, or email. Trust me, anything you want, just go on there. Go on OK Jersey. Proper cheap stuff. Who wants to spend 100 quid on a jersey? They deliver everywhere. They deliver everywhere. So it don't matter where you are in the world. Right. Let's get down to business, lads, yeah? Yeah, there's 350 in the house. I dropped a preview yesterday. I found something. I think James Lawrence Alcott now has this it's a lot easier, it's a lot user friendly for PC users. I dropped it. There's tactic stuff on there, like lineups. I still need to. Canva was moving weird, so do you know what I mean? I can't really do much about that. Here you go. Look, I'll type it right there for you, lads. But yeah, go watch the preview if you don't mind. But this show is about Lammens to Manchester United. Looks like we're pursuing that. So really, who's leaving the club? Can we have some guesses in the chat? Who's leaving it? Is it Onana? Or is it Begin Shit? Or is it... Well, it's not going to be Tom Heaton now, is it? Let's be real. It's really not. So, got to get used to that idea. But yeah, look, it's OK Jerseys right there. You can click it. I can't pin it yet, but I will do so in a second. Don't you worry about that. And if anyone needs replacements, you can always get back to me as well. So, up to you guys. Let me know. I think Begin is gone. I think he's going to get gulagged. I don't see Onana leaving. I think it's too big of a deal for him to leave. And guess what? We need Agent Onana. We need Belabor next year because guess what? There's more links. There's Angelo Steeler interest. So it goes to show United are looking at someone, I suppose. Maybe a Steeler. It don't make that much sense. But in 2026, imagine you see Angelo Steeler / Belabor with Minu in there as well. Sounds like an owl. Smash the likes. Right. Gulagged in 10 days. I doubt it. What do you mean? What? Did someone ban you? There's no way someone timed you out. How can you be timed out? You're a mod. If anyone... No one's timed out. You know, you get the odd... Don't get me wrong, you get the odd knobhead that does stuff. But if anyone has been timing out people for no reason, I will be taking away mods. So do let me know if that's the case. Come on, man. Let's be a good community here, man. You already know how it is. You either get in the gulag or we thrive. But yeah, it's interesting that Man United are going for a goalkeeper before a midfielder. But I feel like maybe during the game against Arsenal, a new goalkeeper was obviously... You're probably be in two minds, right? The goalkeeper situation, you need a Lammens. You need someone that can command the box much better. You need someone that's going to be one for the future, but it could go left as well, because you know what it's like with young goalkeepers. They are very inexperienced, of course, especially at the age of what Lammens is. I think he's 22. Could be another situation where like David De Gea needs like a year to kind of really get to the grips of stuff. It might be the same for him, or he thrives. I don't know, but all I know is that we're getting baby Courtois. So, oh, you got tied out, never found, never mind. Baby Courtois. I'm done with the days of Binder and Onana. I really am. I wasn't really going to mind if we kept Onana for one more season, potentially. He could still be number one. Lammens could be number two and it gets eased in. I don't know how it's going to be done, but I feel like maybe the fact that United are now going for him now kind of shows that they've lost all faith because of that game against Arsenal, right? That's where I'm at. And I don't blame him, because when you're looking at the end of the season, when you need points and whatnot, and you look back at games and say, where could have we got points? Where could we have won points, right? And you might look at Arsenal. You might say, well, it could have been a case where, you know, where we could have got a point there. In the future, when we go against bigger games, Man City, maybe Fulham this weekend, maybe, I don't know, you just name any team that we're going to have to be up against this season. It might be the case where the goalkeepers dropped you so many points in crucial games. Even if it's 9 or 10 points, it's still 9 or 10 points that you might have lost. You might need to see out a draw. You might need to see out a win. And you've dropped all these points. And you're like, well, if it wasn't for, you know, Tom, Dick and Harry, whatever, we would have been in that, I don't know, Champions League spot, the Europa League spot, wherever it may be. I don't know, but I can see why United probably want to go for a goalkeeper now. And maybe this was the plan all along. I said it on Rance's show, earlier. So if anyone wants to go watch that, we had a really good chat. To be fair, it was funny. It was very random. I don't feel like any journalist truly knows what they want. Like when it comes to United, they don't know what to even report on these days. This whole summer, they've been factually very incorrect, and I feel like they're trying to scaremonger our fan base a little bit. Does anyone get a sense of that? Anyone? Because that's where I'm kind of looking towards, you know, when it comes to Man United, is no one knows what our striker target was. No one knew that was going to go for Mbumo. I think the whole Cunha stuff was quite easy to kind of navigate for journalists, but we keep getting told all different things. Goalkeeper's not a priority, then all of a sudden, trying to get a goalkeeper. So, what? I don't get it. And even when it comes to the centre mid targets, no one knows anything. And all of a sudden, there's someone on the list. So when Ben Jacobs does come out, and I'm not saying he's not credible for all of this, because it's been confirmed by others as well. But it's like, well, you know that he's on the list, but what is the list? That anyone, like, you know, what is the list? So if you know there's one man on the list, there must be a list of names that you've come across. Why are you not dropping all these other names? What are the other names? Is it Agume? Is it Manu Kone? Is it Estela? Is it more playmakers? Is it Adam Wharton? Is it still Baleba? Is Baleba a deadline day signing and say, you know what, United's still working on this behind the scenes? Every single time a journalist comes out about Manchester United and transfers, it's always been the case since Mbumo. United need to make sales. United need to make sales. United are going to sell. They need to sell before they buy. Man United's got no money. Man United have 150 million this window. Man United have actually 120 million this window. Oh, you know what? We were looking in the wrong accounts. To get Sesko, United are going to have to make sales beforehand. Every single time, they keep getting further and further along of being wrong. And I feel like, again, when it comes to this, even Laurie Whitwell's in the unknown. I feel like it's a little bit slow for them to get any news. And that just goes to show United have really kept things tight-lipped, shut. And pretty much for us, it's been overall probably a good experience to know that leaks are not going out as much as they need to. And, you know, United will leak information when they want to. And I feel like Lammens, whatever's going along there, this is where now you look at Sasha Tavleri. He's a bum journalist, but when it comes to Belgium, he's top-notch. Fabrizio's coming out. It was only, what, two days ago where he made an update about this whole goalkeeper situation with United. It's like United not prioritizing right now. We'll see in the coming days for the new midfielder if there is anyone, and then before you know it, Lammens drops. So I'm a little bit gobsmacked. Like I'm a little bit bewildered by all of this. It's just United just continue to surprise. So we've been broke since forever, apparently. Big up to anyone that is here. Make sure you smash the like, subscribe. There is a good heavy percentage of people that do not subscribe to Cas Central. The more United fans or anyone that's interested in what I have to say about Man United, because it pretty much is, then please do follow. Subscribers means more viewers. More viewers means more likes. And more likes means the new subscriber. It's like a rotating circle, blah, 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 blah. Let me get some of your comments in. Sundance, big up yourself. This is Cass. You, man, have also been buying the United broke narrative when we have always spent 200 million every August. Yeah, pretty much. This is Man United we're talking about. Work in silence. I don't think United will sign a midfielder for the sake of it. This is Ben Jacobs. Amram just don't want another squad player. They're looking for a starter and long-term player. Top talent at a league level. Ben Jacobs. So now he's changing his narrative. Okay. Journalists are all frauds. We need to slap Fulham. By the way, I know it's a tough away win, but we need to show something convincing. I agree with you, Marcus, and we will talk about that. A small touch. I haven't exactly got it in the title, so shame on me. Let me write that. I thought so. I haven't even got it in. This is why I always put reminders up. Have you liked the video? We're on 50 likes. That is shameless. You lot are shameless, you know. Have you liked the video? Yes or no? It's pretty much standard. Let me keep going. Cats people are saying he's weak in set pieces and corners. I'm going to be honest. He plays for Royal Antwerp, right? There is no one in this very chat that can tell me that they religiously watch Royal Antwerp. So in that case, I do not believe anyone's opinion if it's not on a compilation. Someone else told me. I need a haircut, man. All these journalists don't know what's going on in Man United. Indy said that we agreed a deal for Baleba, which is even false. I don't think he did say we agreed one. Even Ben Jacobs is a slightly overrated stealer, and Manu Kone would cook. I hear it. These likes are horrible. Big up from Ohio, USA. Oh, we global. Getting me through this welding shift. So if you're on Ohio, does that mean what's the time in Ohio? It's got to be about 5 hours behind, right? Yeah, you are. Cool. And that's very, very correct. You are on the East Coast. So, yeah, 8:18. I'll try to do what I can. One thing to note this transfer window is that no one knows what we're doing. Laurie Whitwell said we won't sign Sesko. We did, because he said to be fair, he didn't say we wasn't. Let's be correct on him. He didn't say we wasn't going to sign Sesko. He just didn't know about finances for it or how he's going to finance it. He said no goalkeeper now. Now we are signing one. No one knows. Exactly. And that's not a discredit to Laurie Whitwell. He's a top journalist. And I definitely read a lot of his articles. I saw something about Man City potentially signing Lammens. I reckon United don't want to miss this market opportunity. Yeah, maybe. We need to sell Garnacho and Sancho fast. I don't want to see them in that swimming pool. I feel like it's gone beyond United's reach when it comes to Sancho and the likes of Garnacho. Again, it's just story after story after story. It's really, really annoying. So it is what it is, man. 414 people watching. Big up Jarvis, man. Hey, Jarvis, I would love to get you on at some point. You are someone I do like talking football with. So if anytime you are free, I might have to run up an extra show maybe at night. I don't know. Maybe today if there's some breaking stuff. We'll see. It depends, obviously, with you, because you are a super busy guy yourself. What else is there? Why do these journalists keep talking like they know our finances? Outside of Ineos, nobody knows what we can afford, as shown by Cunha and Bumo Sesko with no sales. That's, again, very true. Look, we just signed that even when it comes to this Brentford guy. He's going to be the head of our academy, apparently. We've got a new doctor that's going to take over the line of Driscoll. He's been revamping our whole department. So, yeah, it's positive signs for United. It is positive signs. But the most positive one today is what Fabrizio said. It is about Lammens. So we're going to have to keep going off what he says for now. I don't know if anyone said anything else, but I will go check up about Lammens. But what he did say, where are you, Fabrizio? Because you absolute twerk merchant. Let Let me keep scrolling down. Oh yeah, Hoyland to Napoli, which is another story. Again, how dare I not put that in there? Understand Man United are still working on the deal to sign Sen Lammens. Talks are underway. Personal terms are almost agreed. Again, stuff like this won't be difficult. He's worth like 15 million, 17 million, something along that region. Man United are in active talks for the Belgian goalkeeper. Man United try to anticipate more clubs from France and Italy, also based on exits. I did see that Inter Milan were very much interested in signing him. They've been trying to get a new goalkeeper to take over the likes of who they got in goal again, the one that came from Bayern, Sommer. They need a young goalkeeper. It's within their price range. So if United don't get him now, again, it's kind of like the case with Baleba. Why United wanted to go with him, in my opinion, why they wanted to get him now, is that you might have risk of losing out on him next year. It could even be a situation which, again, I don't want it to happen. I would want to bring him in now. Is that they get Lammens now and loan him back to Royal Antwerp for a season until we can get rid of a goalkeeper. Again, it's smart, but it's not if you're going to do it that way because, look, our goalkeepers are arse and cheeks. How much you can't be any worse than Bayindi. Bayindi's crap. Yeah, big up Jarvis, man. Big up from Bulgaria. I love that. I love seeing that. See, I'm not on the scale of not liking international fans like said person. Big up Lee. I love to see that people are from all over the globe. So Bulgaria, that's the first one. Big up Nasco. Says, love the content. Happy to be a part of your growth. We are cooking this season. Goals galore versus Fulham. I want to be excited. The only part I'm not excited about, though, let me get your name correct, Nasco, is it's on a Sunday at 4:30. So, yeah, man. Don't believe Petty fraud, but Steeler would be a next summer signing anyways. I feel like he's an alternative to Walton. You know, United want a playmaker. I think it's kind of clear to see what central midfielders United do want. So, in the central midfield, you can see they want a playmaker. Walton would be the dream signing. And then, of course, Baleba would be more of the powerhouse, which is, again, I would love Walton more than Steeler, only because he's more combative and he's used to the league English as well. So it makes sense. But yeah, Steeler looks like an absolute unbelievable player. Like his playmaking's it's gravy. Big up from Nigeria. Big up, man. Oyana. Now, that's as what flipping Kunle would say. My people. Big up from South Africa. I Pyramid, I know you, man. And shout out to Lee. He's very comfortable in the country his ancestors were brought into. That's crazy. Don't ever write stuff like that. I need to read this shit before you do realize, like, you know, I'm an Oyimbo, you know, I'm white. Yeah, if I say something like that, you can get me in trouble because you already know when it comes to. Do you get it? Yeah, don't do that, right? You go do that. Do you know what I mean? That's not IC1 up on the screen. Come on, man. Listen, I got to read. Now I'm going to have to pre-read all your comments before I bring them up. I thought I could trust you lot. What else we got this? It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. You absolute donuts. You know what? Because of that comment, you have the passport. I was going to say from another month, Rance is big bro too. You're lucky you're selling me because I was going to say you're going to have to get gulag for that one for about 5-10 minutes because you nearly got me in trouble. You know what I mean? But yeah, Lammens coming in. Hopefully that comes in soon. I don't feel like I need to talk on Hoyland because Hoyland's just a piece of shit as a footballer. But I must say, and I did mention it yesterday, real quick, is you know what? You got to big up Hoyland in the same breath, you know, because he could be like Sancho, he could be like Garnacho, he could be like all these other dudes that just don't want Anthony. He could be like all of them, and he knows he wants to play football. I feel like he knows his worth, and I feel like he knows what he's going to be comfortable with and not comfortable with it. And for me, the way I'm kind of viewing it is, if he's going to leave Man United, he doesn't want it to be a loan with option or dry loan, whatever you want to call it. He wants a straight permanent transfer. And you got to respect that. Even when we were talking about it earlier with Ranch, you do have to respect. He knows what it is. And I like that. I got to rate it. It's consistency. It's good mentality. Look, he needs his big break. It's not worked out for Hoyland. As crap as he is at football to me, I do believe he'll be a good striker in another league. As much as I like to banter the guy, it's not his fault. It's the club's fault for scouting the wrong player. for using them incorrectly, not giving them the right tools. It's not amazing, but it's time to go, innit? It's as simple as that. And I'm glad he knows that. And I'm glad United have dealt with it the way they have dealt with it. And it's been no fuss. He's been a good professional, but he does need to go, man. It's as simple as that. Nothing more, nothing less. Good luck to him. And if it is going to be Napoli over the likes of, I don't know, Leipzig, I don't know if Leipzig exactly thrown their name in the hat, then so be it. So be it, man. So yeah, that's that. There's nothing more to it. I just want to know what fee United get for Højlund. I don't know. I can't. I don't know if they're going to get like an initial fee with. Obviously, you know, when you pay like 6, 7, 8 million for his services and then an obligation, it's just it has to be conditional, like where it has to be upfront, permanent transfer. You go in next season and he's back at our club. Who's going to buy him? What if he has a rubbish season? What if he has a good season? I don't really care about if United can get 7, 8 more million because he's at, I don't know, let's say he scored 20, 30 goals for Napoli all of a sudden. His worth goes right up and he gets a lot more suitors. But I don't feel like even if he was to get, let's say, a transfer to Bundesliga, Serie A, they're not paying more than 40 million for a striker. I don't see it. They don't really spend that much money. Big up Sundance Kid for becoming a new member. Supporting the channel goes a long way. There is 400 people in here. So please, again, don't know what likes we're on, but do smash the likes. We're on 100 likes. Can we get this a double? Double would be sick. I would take 20 million for Rasmus. I'll be honest. I'll take 20 minutes. I mean 20 million, sorry. And that's that. Onto the midfielder, Angelo Steeler. I don't think we're going to get him. I don't think we're going to get him this summer. For me, it doesn't make no sense why we would get him this summer. I don't know if he's one of them players that want to leave Germany right now, unless someone else has other indications why he wants to leave. I feel like, again, it just smells like a Bayern Munich player. If Kimmich was to leave, I just see Angelo Steeler like taking that role. Someone that's been playing midfield, not right back and all that. Obviously, he's left-footed, but pretty much both-footed. I can see him doing that Kimmich role. I don't feel like he's the player that's going to carry us this season. Footballing-wise, going forward, amazing, but United's biggest issue is how do we deal with things when he goes backwards? Someone that's going to keep up. I love it, like his positioning. From what I've seen of him, it looks great. He looks like he just knows where to be. He does like to get forward. He's got a decent shot on him. He's got a mean volley, I must say. His passing range is very progressive, but United's biggest issue will always be a good duelist that is press resistant. So that's why it doesn't make any sense. And that's where I kind of look at Steeler thinking, oh my God, you're going to put him next to like Bruno Fernandes. You're asking for disaster, man. And even if it's either him or Bruno, he's got to be one of those ones that are viewed as Bruno's successor. So 2025 makes absolutely no sense to me. As much as I want him, I'd bring him now because it's like, okay, if you get him now, then that means you can go get maybe Belabor next summer. Maybe, right? If you can definitely convince him. But if United want to be in positions of power where you got Champions League football, you're looking really good, you're going to need to balance up your squad now. You're not going to get Walton this summer. It's impossible to get that guy this summer. That door's closed. I don't even know. That was a pipe dream. That's just not working. Belabor, is there more legs to it? I don't think so. You're going to have to respect Brighton's wishes. They don't want to sell him. And getting on Brighton's bad side is not where you want to be because they'll just definitely take the piss out of you when it does come down to it. So again, that's not there. But United do need to kind of weigh up their options and think what's going to get them into this top 4. Like what's going to get them into maybe top 5 if there's an extra spot for next season. You're going to have to get one. Goalkeeper's great, but you have to get that midfielder to definitely to shore up all of that. Who's mocking the fight? Who's making mockery of his? Who's got a disability? Who's got a disability? I don't know who's got a disability. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Big up Irish in the building. So yeah, look, I don't really want to ruin anyone's day because I know like midfielder links. We have to be looking at these other midfielders. I'm gonna put out a video maybe later about alternatives that we should be looking at. Maybe more than 3, Might even go beyond that, maybe put 4 or 5 out. But look, we need someone that is super athletic. We need someone that's super comfortable. And even if it's not the package, we need someone that can start right now. I don't really see Agate. I'll be real, yeah. I don't see how Amrim trusts Agate. The fact that he was on the bench over Casemiro kind of tells me he doesn't trust Agate to be in the long-term plans. He's someone that probably gets sold next year. I don't see how he fits in. Don't think the Premier League's taken to him too kindly. He might need a third midfielder as well to express himself a little bit more that can help him out. But just the way I'm kind of viewing it, there's just a gaping hole in there, and even rivals see it, we see it. I just don't see how it is. Amram's press has started now. Let me go on Man United quickly then. Give me a sec. ManUnited.com. Let's check all of this shit. MUTV. Later, watch it now. I'm watching Ruben Amram's conference right now. I'm listening to it. So I'll get all the quotes up if he says anything mad. Oh, see, interesting. He said just now, we are not waiting to get rid of someone to bring someone in the club. He's literally just said that. We're not waiting for that. Love that. Love that from him. Talk about Rasmus right now as well. Like a professional player. Talk about Luke Shaw. Oh, these questions are rubbish. Talking rubbish questions, man. $100%. Oh, no one cares about Mason Mount and Luke Shaw, bro. Ask the relevant transfer questions. I wonder if Sesko's going to start or not, man. Right. Get a Ruben Bomber, man. They didn't hurry up and ask about Belabor and that. What do we see? A win. Get a win. Talk about Fulham now. They're not asking about the relevant questions. Are you starting Sesko? Yes or no? In pre-season against Arsenal. Yeah, you just say he's happy with the squad. You're right. You're not wrong there. You got to suffer a little bit, guys. That's what he's going to say. I'll be real. I'm getting bored now, so I'm not even going to listen to that. I'm not even going to listen to that. I think George is live right now, if I'm correct. So we're going to go redirect there. I'm going to go listen to the rest of it. So hopefully something of good news. I must say, where is George? No one's live. That's interesting. Maybe I'm just not. Do-Back Diaries. That one, man. You lot done really well yesterday by raiding George. No, sorry, not George. The other channel, what's it called again? The Catch Up. So I'm going to imagine that a lot of you are going to raid this very successfully too. Right. Let's go raid George. I did promise I was going to raid him. So please go and raid him and do your job.